What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another World of Warcraft video for the War Within, and today we're talking about gold making once again, but we are doing so in a very different way than we usually do. In today's video we'll be talking about a very different way of making gold that is almost guaranteed to make you profit, and it will be a very less competitive, a lot less competitive market than you're used to when you're selling the War Within items, where you're competing against pretty much everyone. So getting sales is very tough, and you have to cancel scan 24/7. Well, this method you will very likely not have to do that, but the more competitive this scene gets, the less gold you will make. Now, before we get into today's gold making strategy, I do want to say that if you want to have early access to content like this, like for example gold making videos, gold farms, if you want to have early access to those and take advantage of them before they go public, then check out my gold making guide for the War Within, which is linked down below in the pinned comment and also in the video description down below. And when you buy the guide, first of all, you get the guide itself, that's kind of obvious, but you also get access to a gold making Discord community where I give you guys additional posts that I talk about things that I don't talk about on YouTube, and I give you guys early access to content, this video included for example, and future videos like this one. Gold farming videos, gold making videos, investments videos, pretty much any videos that has to do with gold making, you get them before they go public, so you can take advantage of whatever the strategy is before that goes public. And if you want to have access to that, check it out, the link is down below to the guide, and when you buy the guide, you get future updates sent to you for free, so it's a one-time payment, and you benefit from it throughout the entire expansion. That's it though, check it out, link down below. So I recently made a video about making Azure Weave Bolt and Chronocloth Bolt, basically Dragonflight Bolt crafting. So we're back to Dragonflight crafting here, and in today's video we're taking this one step further and not just focusing on bolt crafting, but also doing something as simple as unraveling and making gold that way. And by unraveling you can actually make a bunch of gold. Even the session profits here in the top right corner, that's wrong for me, I make way more gold than it says right here, and I'll try to break down why. So for example, I bought these cinch willer cloth for way cheaper than they're listed at, or like what they are saying they cost in this crafting result. This crafting result is not always going to be accurate, unless you like scan the auction house 24/7. So for me, the rousing of fire goes for 6 gold each, so I just made 18 gold plus this from one unravel, which is about 10 gold profit. I bought the cinch willer cloth for under 3 gold each, and closer to 2 gold. I mean, we can take a look here, right here. I took a screenshot of what I bought them for before I bought them, so like 2.9 gold, so about 3 gold each. So we spend 15 gold for every single unravel, but sometimes we make over 25 gold, and we proc resourcefulness. Like, as you can see, I have 69% resourcefulness when I'm doing this, and I can even improve this even further, because I currently have, like, sure, I have a blue tool, and you want to have the blue tool with resourcefulness on it, but I'm still using a quality 4 green needle set. This one, first of all, I could upgrade to quality 5, but I can also get it to blue quality. Now, my blacksmith doesn't have the recipe for that yet, and I do like being somewhat self-sufficient, so I'm going to make myself this 2 days from now when I have the acuity for it. So in 2 days I can increase these profits a little bit more, but the thing is, you don't proc resourcefulness 69% of the time, because when you're using one material, the resourcefulness procs are a little bit different. But as you can see, so far from 574 crafts, we actually have saved quite a lot, because when we proc resourcefulness, we don't just save 1, we save 2, and sometimes we even save 3 due to the talent points that we have. Now, I set up this character today, so I've done every single step of this setup in 1 day, and it's pretty simple. First of all, you want to have the tool from the War Within, and that's pretty obvious with resourcefulness on it, and you want to have the quality 3 resourcefulness enchant as well. Now, for the spec that I have when it comes to Dragonflight spec, I have a multi-spec because I want to make bags, so I've spec'd into embroidery for bag making, and I also have Unraveling for the Unraveling thing, or Spinning as it's called, and in Tailoring Mastery, by spending 10 points here, then 30 points here, you start saving more from proccing resourcefulness. So you want to have this one as well with 30 out of 30 points. As you can see here, saves 5% more, over here 10% more, over here another 10%, and down here 25%. By having this one maxed out, you save 50% more materials when you proc resourcefulness. So this talent tree right here, pretty important. And then I kind of made this character to make bags. So we're making bags as well and making a huge profit on bag crafting, but we're also doing this, which is like, I'm just mass producing gold right now, and for the actual profit margins, I do make a little bit more than it says in the top right corner, but it's competitive to the War Within Unraveling. In the War Within, we're making about 50,000 gold per hour when it comes to Unraveling, and I would say this right here is pretty competitive to that gold per hour. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to set up this Unraveling character is that I have noticed that some of the cloth that we're unraveling here is very cheap sometimes, and I have a feeling that has to do with botting in World of Warcraft, where bots, they farm pretty much anything they can in old world content, and whatever is worth posting on the auction house, they post on the auction house. So every now and then I get singed wilder cloth for dirt cheap, and the same thing goes for the frostbitten. For some reason, frostbitten wilder cloth is very cheap quite often, so that one you can actually make a lot of gold on. As you can see, the region average sale is 1 gold for that one. Meanwhile, right now it's 2 gold on the auction house, and every now and then you can find it on the auction house for under 1 gold each, in which case you're absolutely printing. And the same thing goes for the singed ones, like the region sale average is 2 gold each. Meanwhile, I just bought them for 2.9 and I'm still making profit, but I can buy them even cheaper by just scouting the auction house and seeing when these bots are like farming, and then putting items on the auction house and sniping their items for cheap. Now, Unraveling is absolutely one way to make very good gold from this, like Dragonflight crafting and just spam crafting, and I wanted to mention that because it's a way less competitive market, nobody's doing it, and you can sell items that actually have a pretty decent sell rate. Like if you look at Rousing Fire, their region average daily sold is 106,000. You can also combine them to Awakened Fire, and then they have a region average daily sold of 14,000 there as well. So you can actually sell both of them, both the Awakened Fire and the Rousing Fire, and you don't even have to focus on Awakened Fires only. Once again, you have a choice of what you want to unravel, so you can actually do the Frostbitten and get Rousing Frost instead. So you don't just have to go for the Fire all the time, you can go for the Frost one and make gold that way as well. So Unraveling is pretty good, but I also wanted to take a look at the bag crafting here and show you the actual profits of bag crafting. So for that, we're going to buy some items on the auction house right now. So the Asia Weave Bolt, for example, is 220 gold each, which means if we sell bags for over 660 gold, we make profit right off the bat. Now, I'm gonna buy 60 of them and make 20 bags, though I have to take a trip to the bank to get some gold out. So, like I said, if you buy these bolts and then you make the bags, as long as you sell the bags for over 660 gold each, then you make a profit right off the bat. And taking a look at the bags right now, they have a region sale average of 1,420. So in that one, you're absolutely doubling your gold every single time. On my server, they are a little bit cheaper, so 850 gold, but we still make a profit. Now, when crafting these bags, we once again have 69% resourcefulness, and we can increase this even further by getting the blue accessory here, which is going to be in 2 days for me personally. But even now, if I use this, Shimmering Embroidery Thread increases reagents saved from resourcefulness by 25%. Which, if I go to my bag, we have bought 4,004 of them today, for an average price of 2.4 gold, or 2 gold and 39 silver. So as you can see, we bought 4,000 of them for that price, and that will increase the crafting cost by 2 gold for every single bag. But when we proc resourcefulness, we get way more reagents back, and therefore make more gold. So let's just make some bags here and take a look at how that actually ends up affecting our gold here from these bags, so we're gonna make 20 bags and see how many more we can make afterwards by proccing that resourcefulness. So here we go, making 20 bags. Now here we can see 300 gold profit, 500 gold profit, a lot of profit. Sometimes we get almost 3 bags, like we get 2 back, so 2 cloth back, 2 cloth back. Sometimes the bags are almost free to make. Now, after making 20 bags, we actually saved enough reagents to make 8 more bags, so we ended up saving 24 HV bolt from making 20 bags. We basically got 8 more bags for free, and we're gonna make those as well. So 28 bags right now, so let's see how many more we can make. We are just getting 3 bags proccing 24/7, and the profit margins on these bags are quite good. Like on my server right now, I do make a little bit of gold, but in general on the European region, you are doubling your gold when making these bags, and with resourcefulness procs you are more than doubling your gold, but like baseline you are doubling your gold. Now I just bought enough materials to make 20 bags, and due to our resourcefulness procs we ended up making 32 bags, so 12 bags extra just for making whatever we're making. That is pretty good, and we also got some leftover cloth as well at the same time. Now that's it for kind of this video. Just wanted to take a look at the unraveling and bag crafting from Dragonflight, and once again these bags, they have a region sale average of 1.4k each. And as I just said, they cost me 660 gold to make, and that is not even counting the resourcefulness procs. So I think these bags right here are absolutely worth making, and they're even selling. I mean, the region average daily sold is 7.5, which is actually not that good, but I'm hoping videos like this will kind of help show that these bags, they are pretty good to buy as well. Like if you're looking for bags right now, these right here are 34 slot bags. They are competitive to the War Within bags, and they are usually way cheaper. Instead of buying the War Within equivalent, which is like 2 more bag slots for a couple thousand more gold, you can buy this one instead and get yourself a cheaper bag. Now also, when you're selling these bags, you are not limited to only selling them on one server. You can put them into the warband bank like I do, and then sell them on multiple servers. That way you can enhance your actual sales. Instead of selling 1 bag per day, you can sell a lot more of them by just spacing things out. And I know that not everyone fully understands how the region-wide auction house works, and I'm gonna try to simplify it very easily. Items that can stack will be on the region-wide auction house. Items that do not stack will be on the server-specific auction house. That means that if I was to sell, for example, Rousing Fire right now, this one stacks. Even Awakened Fire also stacks. So I just put this in, was not supposed to. Rousing Fire inside here. So these ones, they stack, and when they stack, that means they will be on the region-wide auction house. Anything that doesn't stack will be on the server-specific auction house. So when I sell these bags, for example, they will only be listed and purchasable on the server that I post them on. So by posting on, let's just say, 5 different servers, you will have a 5 times increased chance of selling those bags. And me, I'm selling on 7 servers at the moment, so I'm hoping to sell these bags somewhat fast. Either way, that's the video, so hopefully you got something useful out of it, and hopefully this helps you make gold in the War Within. And if anything else, hopefully it shows you the importance of the stats from the War Within tools, and how they actually benefit all the expansion crafts. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more gold making advice, and thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you again in the next video very soon.